Right fellas, this guide will be the clearest casual Easter egg guide. People just rush it, don't tell you half of what you need to know. So here are loads of my tips and tactics, best ways to do steps, and you will boss it in no time. It is a good guide for you solo players as well. So you want to get into game, be efficient as you can, open up the map, pack-a-punch your weapons and stuff. And if you don't know how to turn on the power or get to pack-a-punch, check my guides out or smash them in the description. So the first step is to get the Tesla Wonder Weapon. So before you try this, make sure you have at least one good pack-a-punch weapon. This will help a lot taking out the more stronger zombies in the later rounds. Also get some good perks and the armour on. So the first thing you need to do is head into here and open this door. This door leads to the salt mine, and you want to open it up, head all the way down to the bottom, and inside here you want to press square on this machine here. And this will spawn a red circle around the machine. All you need to do is kill zombies inside this circle, feeding the zombie souls to the machine. It's quite tough on solo, I nearly went down, but you can always hoard and run around the back of the machine. And make sure you've got fast reload on, basically a good gun that can kill and reload pretty fast, because it's all close combat shit. So when you've killed enough zombies, the room will turn red, and this is when you want to leave this room, and that is the step done. So now head back up to where you bought the door for the salt mine. And now you can see this crank here. You want to hold square on it until it doesn't turn anymore. And you have bossed that little step as well. So now head upstairs from the crank and you'll see this button. And when you are ready, press square on this button and it will spawn a red circle. And this red circle will be to your left or to your right. And when you see it, you want to go stand inside it and kill zombies inside that circle. And the circle will slowly move, so keep following that red circle. And it might stop, that's fine, it's meant to do that, but you can always run away from the circle, get a horde of zombies, come back, get back in the circle and start killing again. This was actually my tactic, bring zombies to the circle, don't just stand in there. So yeah, keep killing zombies in the red circle, and when the circle reaches this machine, keep killing until the red circle is gone. And now you can either stay near the machine or just run away, and eventually you'll see a prompt on your screen, and that means the machine is complete. So now head back to the machine and you'll find a part inside, pick it up, and that is one part to your Tesla weapon. So now go back to the button you pressed to start that whole sequence and just place that part on this almost round table. So now you need to repeat that process again, but at the other side. So if that red circle you just did spawned to the left of the crank down that hallway, now you want to go to the right and the red circle will be in there. So find that red circle, kill zombies again inside, repeat that process. Any tips I can give you fellas is just don't rush it, especially on solo. If it gets too crowded or you nearly die in that mosh pit of zombies, head outside, hoard them up, take them to the circle and pepper them to Legoland, because why fucking not? Just spray them, then the red circle will go and the machine will be ready and you can pick up the final part. So now you need to head back up to the machine when you've picked up that final part. And while you're going back up to the place where you started the whole sequence and you can place that final part, you might find a very fiery zombie who's got a tank on his back. And for me, I met this guy earlier in the game, so I think that's why he didn't spawn for me here, but I'll show you the footage of when I did take him on and how to kill him. So the best way is basically shoot his tank, don't get anywhere close to him, because he's got a fucking flamethrower, so yeah, stay far away from him. Just run away, get a good distance and pepper his tank, and then eventually you'll kill him. And when you kill him, his head will fly into the air and you can pick it up. You can always pick up the head and take it to the middle of the map so you know where it is. So yeah, remember where the head is because it's very useful and is needed for later steps in Easter eggs and other stuff, so just remember it fellas. So now it's safe, you should be able to go place your final part on the bench. And if you can't place it and it says you need to transfer device, you might just need to do what I did here, because I got stuck on this step. It said escort transfer device and I was like, what the fuck? And all I did was actually enter the salt mine, went down there and it completed it, which was weird. So if you're ever stuck on that, just try that. Hopefully it works for you fellas. But yeah, go place your final part, collect your Tesla Wonder Weapon. So now you have the Tesla weapon, you can do the next step, which is quite an easy one, especially if you've got the faster stamina up and speed perk. So you want to go by that, basically stamina up. So now go down into the salt mine and you want to press square on this machine here, and this will start the next step. And now fellas, you want to head up here, and it's basically next to the Tesla weapon grab. And you can see this machine here. You want to press square and it will turn on the machine. And you can see 4 colours. Either take a picture of the machine or write the colours in order from left to right. And in my game, the first colour was red, the second colour was green, the third colour was also green, and the fourth colour was red. So now, as fast as you can, go around the map and input your colours into the machines. And the first machine is right next to the colour machine, so all you do is input your first colour. And for me, this was red. So now, you need to get to the next one as fast as you can, and I'm going to show you the route I take, because you've got to go through a lot of rooms to get here, and you could just follow the route I take. So be as fast as you can. This is why I said get stamina up, and it's always best to leave one zombie at the end of the round to do this as well. So now you come to your next machine, and this one is in the bunker, and you want to input your second colour, and for me it was green. So now, as fast as you can again, you want to go to the next machine. So now input your third colour, and for me it was another green. So you've got 3 out of 4 done. You want to head to the final location, the last machine now, and hopefully you're being pretty rapid while doing this. And if you don't reach it in time, that is totally fine fellas. Just go click on the colour machine again and try it all again. So now the final location is at the pub, and you want to input your final colour, and for me this was red. And boom fellas, you've bossed that step. So now we're going to go on to the next step, and this one is quite a tough one, especially in solo. And you want to make sure you've got a good pack-a-punch weapon, and also try get some monkey bombs. These are perfect for this step, and you want to get some good perks on as well. So fellas, when you're ready, head up to the tower area of the map, and you can see this crank here. You want to hold the crank down, and this will start a defending challenge. All you need to do is defend the crank from getting hit by zombies. Sounds pretty simple, but when the zombies start parkouring towards you, they can do some damage. Shoot the zombies as fast as you can. Monkey bombs are perfect for this, and you can always run around this area, hoard zombies up and just shoot them near the crank. And also, if the flamethrower lad does spawn in, this will make it quite hard, so keep your distance away from this lad. He is dedicated to the cause, I must say, but aim for the tank and keep a safe distance. But yeah, you will eventually do this. It'll take about a minute or so. And if you fail fellas, that's fine, just hold the crank again. So now you've done that, you need to now defend 2 more cranks in the same area, but at the same time. And you don't have to do it straight away fellas, you can go get set, get some better weapons and get a max ammo in later rounds. And that will make sure you've got some more monkeys. And when you're set, you want to go back to the tower, and you want to turn on 2 cranks. This one is on the left, and the other crank is at the other side. Maybe it's best to turn the cranks on at the end of the round, so you can turn them on and get ready for the zombies to come. But yeah, for this one it is pretty tough because you have to defend 2 cranks, but when the round starts, kill off a few zombies until a lot of zombies start fucking flying at you. And if you've got some monkey bombs fellas, lob them all out. This will give you some time to heal and stop the cranks from being damaged. And again, it will take about a minute or so for the cranks to be done. And you can see the health of each crank. Green is good and red is bad. So you want to run around this area, shoot as fast as you can and stop the zombies from hitting the cranks. It's simple as that really fellas. And if you fail this, again it's fine. Just go back, turn on both cranks again next round. And when you've bossed this fellas, you want to get out of there as fast as you can. And you want to head to the salt mine. You want to press square on the right hand of God. And you've bossed this step. So now on to the next step, and this one is another tough step. So you want to head to the riverside, and you will see a lightning strike and a big airship in the air. And what you need to do is focus on one of the yellow dots and pepper the shit out of it. The lights will go off and come back on, so you can run into a good position and focus on that same yellow light you were shooting at. And when the yellow light turns to red, it is about to burst. And when it does burst, it will do 2 things. It will either drop nothing into the map, or it will drop a huge part that will fall to the ground. And when you see that huge part fall to the ground, you need to go find it. And when you find it, it will look like this. And all you need to do now is kill zombies near it. And monkey bombs are perfect for this. And if it gets too crowded, you can always run away, get a big horde, and just bring it near this huge part and kill zombies like that. There is no need to rush, just be patient fellas, especially in solo. And when you've done this, you will see a battery on the floor. And now, you just pick up the battery and take it to Salt Mine. But when you pick it up, you'll be very slow, and zombies will eventually catch up with you. So you can always drop the battery by pressing triangle. It is totally fine if you drop this. You just want to remember where it is, and then you want to come back when you've left a few zombies at end of round. So yeah, it's quite annoying this step because the zombies will catch up with you when you're carrying the battery and you've got to drop it. But yeah, leave some zombies at end of round, go pick up the battery, and then you want to go to the salt mine, place the battery into the left hand of God, and that is 1 out of 3 batteries done. So now you need to go repeat that whole process another 2 times. So next round the airship will spawn, look up to the sky, focus on another yellow light, watch out for the electric light that fires down from the airship because it can hurt you. And yeah, shoot another yellow light, and then the yellow light will turn to red, it will burst with the battery inside, and that'll fall to the ground. And you just go find it, kill zombies near it again fellas, pick up the battery, and in your own time, go take it to the left hand of God. And now you've done that, you want to go do it one more time. Next round, wait for the ship to spawn, shoot another yellow light, and go find the huge part with the battery inside. And if you burst a yellow light and nothing falls out, that is fine. There is meant to be like a false yellow light where nothing drops. And I think I had a zombie drop from the sky from the airship. I don't know if it was from the airship or from a building, but it certainly mind-fucked me fucking brain. But yeah fellas, watch out for that. And also, you have to be quick finding the last huge part that falls from the ship. If you take too long, the ship will teleport the huge part back up to the airship, and you will need to burst another light. But yeah fellas, shoot one more, find the huge part with the battery inside, kill zombies near it, pick up the battery, and then slowly waddle your way to the left hand of God and place the final battery inside. So once you've placed that final battery into the left hand of God, you need to press square again on the left hand of God, and that is that step bossed. So for the next step you need to go find your Brenner head. Basically it is the lad with the flamethrower and the tank on its back. Basically when you shoot it, its head will fly off and you can pick it up. And if you've lost the head fellas, just wait till another one spawns and kill it. But if you know where the head is, go pick it up and we can start the next step. So the best thing to do here is get some paper and a pen, and also get your phone out to take a picture of the screen. And what you need to do is go to 4 paintings that are around the map, and you want to use the Brenner's head on the painting by using L2, and this will basically show some hidden symbols on the paintings, and all you want to do is take a picture of the symbols on the painting. Simple as that fellas. So we will go to one of the 4 paintings, and this one is in the mosque/chamber area. You want to follow the route I take here, and you will come to this painting. So with your Brenner's head, press L2 on the painting and you will see some symbols appear. And now you want to take a picture and move on to the next painting. And this painting is in the bunker. You want to head past Pack-a-Punch and it will be based right here. Use your Brenner's head, shine on the painting, and again take a picture of the symbols. So now head to another painting, and this one's in the courtyard. Shine the Brenner's head onto the painting and take another picture. And on to the 4th and last painting now, and this one's in the pub. Head upstairs in the pub, and near the bar is the final painting. Take a picture, and that is all 4 paintings found, and you've got all your 4 pictures. So now you want to head to the salt mine, and you want to come to the middle machine that is between the right and left hand of God. So on the top part of the machine you can see 4 bird symbols, and also underneath all 4 bird symbols you can see some numbers. So now you want to look onto your pictures you took of the paintings. On each painting are a bird symbol and a Roman numeral. Start off with one painting. I will use this one first as my example. So for my painting, the Roman numeral is a number 4. And if you're thinking, how the fuck do you come up with number 4 for that weird symbol? Here is an image fellas you can screenshot that changes Roman numerals into numbers. And as you can see, the number 4 is that symbol on my painting. So yeah, for my painting I have the number 4, and my bird symbol has a half circle above its head. So to make this easier, you want to get some paper and you want to draw that bird symbol on the painting and also write down the number next to it. So if you're going to draw this out on some paper fellas, you're basically going to have the bird symbol and the number next to it. So now we can input this into the machine. So you want to find the bird symbol on the machine. Here is mine with the half circle bird symbol above its head. And then you want to input the number. And for me it was a number 4. So that is basically it fellas. You find your bird symbol on the machine and then you input your number, and that is that one done. So we can move on to another painting. Again, we'll look at the painting, look at the Roman numeral and see what number it is. So for me it was another number 4. And also you want to look at the bird symbol, and for me the bird has its wings out and is tilted on its side a bit. So what you want to do is write the number down and draw the bird symbol. And then when you've bossed that, you want to head to the machine in the salt mine and input it all in. So again, we find the bird symbol. Here is mine, the bird tilted on its side with the wings out. And my number was number 4. So input your number and you've bossed another. So on to another painting now, and hopefully you are getting the gist of all this, but if not, I'll show you my last 2 paintings now. So for my next painting, my Roman numeral was a number 5. And also my bird looks like it's about to dive down, so you want to draw the bird symbol on some paper and write down the number. Again, head to the salt mine, input these in, and here is my bird symbol, and I inputted the number, and boom fellas, that is another one bossed. So for your last painting, you want to look at it, look at the Roman numeral, see what number it is on the image I gave you that you should have screenshotted. For me, mine was number 3, so you want to write the number down and then look at your bird symbol. Mine looks like it's been shocked or prodded up the arse by a stick maybe. So now draw that bird symbol onto a piece of paper next to your number, and you want to head to the salt mine, and all we do is find that bird symbol, input the number in, and boom fellas, you should have all your numbers inputted into the right bird symbols on the machine. I hope this all makes sense fellas, and if you've got any questions, just comment. So when you think you are ready, press square on the middle machine, and hopefully you can see an orange sphere around the machine at the back. And if you see this, you have bossed it. And if you don't see this, you have failed, you have inputted the numbers incorrectly. So you want to go back to paintings and just see where you went wrong. So when you can see the orange sphere on the machine at the back, you can now get ready for boss fight. So you want to get all the perks you can, pack-a-punch weapons. I have the MG42 pack-a-punch. You want to get something like that, a good LMG. And also, don't get rid of your Tesla gun. You will need it to get inside the boss fight. And I gotta say, it's very useful inside the boss fight as well. Even if it's like round 25 and it's not doing fuck all, it's not killing them, it's very good for stunning enemies and stopping them from attacking you. Also, you can go through some more rounds, try get a max ammo, try get those monkey bombs, because these are a must for the boss fight as well. And when you're ready, you want to go back into the salt mine. Everyone in the game shoots at this with the Tesla weapon. It should burst, and you can now go up to the sword, press square to pick it up, and now you shall be teleported into boss fight. And this boss fight is much easier with more players, but in solo, you've just got to be patient and tactical, and I'm going to show you the best way to boss this boss fight. So when you enter boss fight, the best thing to do is hoard zombies up, and you don't want to let the big boss get anywhere close to you, so just keep running. And I'm going to call the big boss Brian, so you know who I'm on about when I say Brian. So yeah, don't let Brian get close to you. Just forget about him for now, fellas. Just forget about him. So yeah, you want to hoard up the zombies, shoot the ones that do get in your way, but mainly hoard them up and don't kill them. So the way this boss battle works is pretty simple. You need to shoot the yellow light on the airship, and then when it bursts, it will drop the huge battery to the ground, just like in the earlier steps of this Easter egg. And all you need to do is shoot zombies near that huge part with a battery inside. You want to use some monkey bombs, and if it does get too crowded and Brian is getting too close, don't rush it, just run away, run all the way around, hold up the zombies, get back to battery and kill zombies near it. So when you've killed enough zombies, the battery will drop out onto the floor and you can pick it up, but you just want to keep it there and know where it is for now, fellas. And what you want to do now is keep on hoarding, start turning around and shooting your zombies that you're hoarding up, because no more zombies will spawn. So now you want to get Brian near the battery, you want to shoot him loads until he falls onto the ground. And when he falls over, he will have his hand on the ground, and all you do now is pick up the battery, head to Brian, and press square to place the battery onto Brian, and boom, he should go bang. And when you've done this, you want to run away and start hoarding up again, because zombies will spawn, and you need to repeat that whole process again. You also should get a max ammo from blowing up Brian too. So yeah, hoard up again, fellas. The airship will take about 30 seconds or so to respawn into the map. And now I'm going to show you my hoarding route. Basically, it's one big circle. So from spawn, you want to head down here, and all you do is follow the path to the riverside, and this is always a good place to shoot the airship if it's close by. And then you want to just run back towards the main area of the boss fight, and you also need to watch out for the zombies with the tanks on the back. You want to shoot them, and also you want to watch out for the zombies that have the electric weapon, I think it is, and are very slow walking and quite taller than the other zombies. You will come across these lads, and all you do is run past them and stun them with your Tesla weapon. Or you can kill them either way. But that is my hoarding technique. And now, when the airship spawns back into the air, you want to burst another yellow light again, and then the huge part with the battery will fall onto the ground, and you can start killing zombies again near the battery. If you've run out of monkeys, fellas, kill some zombies, do my hoarding technique, just hoard them all up, come back to the battery and shoot more zombies. And also, fellas, you want to watch out for the Brenner flamethrower zombie spawning. If this happens, just fuck off the battery and kill this dude. Stay a good long distance away from this guy, turn around and pepper him in his face. So when you have the battery there to pick up, you want to kill zombies until there's like maybe one left, or none. I don't know if more zombies spawn if you kill them all, but yeah, focus on Brian next. Always try shoot Brian near the battery on the floor. You only have about 3 to 5 seconds of time to go place a battery onto Brian. So yeah, shoot Brian. When he falls onto the floor, pick the battery up, press square on Brian, and boom, that is another step done in the boss fight. So the final step is to complete that whole process again. I know it's fucking annoying, but you gotta do it, aren't you, really? So you should have got your max ammo, and now you need to hoard up and wait for the airship to spawn again. And I'm going to say it again, fellas, in solo, you don't want to rush it, just be patient. If you're scared of going down or have the vision of going down, of getting stuck in a corner, just hoard again, fellas, and just go from there. Also, if you do go down and you've got quick revive, you can always go buy it again if you've not used it all up. And also, if you need to go buy some more armour, fucking do it. So when the airship is back, you know what to do. Burst that yellow light, and now you can go kill zombies near it again, monkey bomb the shit out of it, hold the zombies up using my hoarding route, and when you've killed enough and the battery spawns, you might want to keep running around that big hoarding route I've showed you, picking off the slow electric weapon zombies and the tank zombies, just in case they kill you while you're going for Brian. So now is the big moment, fellas. You want to get to Brian, bring him close to the battery, shoot him until he falls over, and then pick up that battery and place it into Brian. And if you take too long doing this, you will probably shit yourself, and all you do is shoot Brian again until he falls over. And now place that battery into Brian, and boom, fellas, Easter egg complete. Thanks so much for watching. That is the casual Easter egg boss. I'm going to try and do the hardcore one now, see how that goes. But yeah, fellas, please subscribe to Just Gaming, fellas, and I'll see you in the next one. All the best.